Ask Allah to protect and adore me. Pray for me, pray for me. Buddha put some peace before me. Somebody pray for me, pray for me. I'm on my knees giving Jesus the glory. I'm undeniable, 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 undeniable. That says everything about me. I'm undeniable, 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 undeniable. Nothing you can do to stop.
What up, yo? Detroit and Flint Town. Coming through this motherfucker. Hallucinate. Yeah, with my killers. Through the projects. And I'm skating on day.
Better be careful where you at and which way you wear your hat. What colors you got on, cause your ass will get clapped. Bam, back to the old me. Rapping with the OGs. Even when I'm street, bitches got my strap on me. In my blade too. You gon' play who? You gon' fade who? Bitch, I will shake you. Erase you from existence if you
made her choice, and she chose to get banged. Hang with dating thugs and ooh-kang. Told the girl stay in her lane. Now she missing, that's a goddamn shame. Who the fuck you talking to? Who the fuck you provoking? I'm in the butcher back cave smoking. And feeling for a motherfucking killing. I'm a savage, I'm a G, I'm a motherfucking villain.
I'm a villain, a beast, a savage, a bando. Black robes, bandana, and a flag.
Will survive with soldiers from the ghetto side by side as we strive. Murdering motherfuckers, making money while we match. Mind ain't straight, body and soul while we strap. Mr. Fucking Fearless, J Gutter, it's a rap. Fuck with me, I'm a G, day and night, pass me the gap.
I'm a villain, a beast, a savage, a bando. Black robes, bandana, and a flando. I'm a G, ain't no love, ain't no peace. I'm a monster in the streets and a monster on the beat. I'm a villain, a beast, a savage, a bando. Black robes, bandana, and a flando. I'm a G, ain't no love, ain't no peace. I'm a monster in the streets and a monster on the beat.
I'm a G. And I ain't talking about no game shit. Strapped with a tech knot and I'm about to do some strange shit. You bitches better be careful who you motherfucking hang with. Everybody's not your friend in this shit when they get dangerous. Sustain this. How you think we done for 20-something years? Dayton, family, and PJP put in work like Richard Gere. T is up next and they real life ready. Running around y'all hood with a mic and a machete. Means they ready to kill it. Make you bitch niggas feel it. When we all get together and put it down, we the realest. I found a monster on these beats since my born dead days. Always have to make a killing, yeah, them born dead way. Any pig that her teeth squirming, cause I'ma pick your ass off like I'm Richard Sherman. So if you see me on your motherfucking block, you bitches better please, cause I'm coming with some killers, yeah, some motherfucking G.
I'm a villain, a beast, a savage, a bando. Black robes, bandana, and a flando. I'm a G, ain't no love, ain't no peace. I'm a monster
Detroit,
in the
Flint
streets and a
Town. You
monster on the beat. I'm a villain, a beast, a savage, a bando. Black robes, bandana, and a flando. I'm a G, ain't no love, ain't no peace. I'm a monster in the streets and a monster on the beat. I'm a villain, a beast, a savage, a bando. Black robes, bandana, and a flando. I'm a G, ain't no love, ain't no peace. I'm a monster in the streets and a monster on the beat. I'm a villain, a beast, a savage, a bando. Black robes, bandana, and a flando. I'm a G, ain't no love, ain't no peace. I'm a monster in the streets and a monster on the beat.
Yeah, you heard me on that dish.
I don't know where you've been sold, but I'd be insane not to play my role.
Shout out to Brother King X. He'll be with us tonight. The Hood Smokers Roundtable, baby. We back. Let's see how it goes.
Every time I watch the news, I bow my head in silence. It made me sick to my stomach. To witness violence, I hit the prayer rug deep inside. I'm crying. Lord of the worlds, put an end to all this dying. Allah, please help me understand what's going on. Why these young brothers out here doing wrong, acting savagely, firebombing women's homes. All of this cause she left your sorry tale alone. 19-year-old boy responsible for mass shootings. Action through Allah is the best solution. Plus these young boys going crazy shooting cops. I give my life to Allah, please make it stop. It ain't safe on the highways. 8 people shot for blocking a man's driveway. Forgive for something like this, blatant disregard. We don't need no more black bodies in the morgue. I wanna live long enough to experience peace. With the lies help, God's killing gods will cease. We need to unify and get on one accord. Love each other is a commandment from thy Lord.
What up, though? Welcome to the Hood Smoker Podcast, the hottest #1 podcast based out of Detroit, Michigan. And now, with your hosts, Jay Gutta, Brother King X, Blatonio Todd, and the rest of the Hood Smoker Squad. We don't do no Vlad stuff. We don't do no Adam stuff. We keep packing in the legends, respect them, and keep adding up. So pack a blunt or two, maybe grab a brew and a snack for you, and leave behind your attitude, and get ready as we snap into the Hood Smoker Podcast.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? I'm your host, Jay Gutta. One of 3 hosts of the Hood Smokers Podcast. I'm waiting for Blatonio Todd, Brother King X to tap in. But tonight's a special night, you know what I'm saying? Because back by popular demand, we had some discussions, you know what I'm saying? People wanted the round table. If you've been a hood smoker for the last couple years, you know we used to do the round table where we discussed topics people wanted to hear about. So we put it up like people like it. Well, rats and snakes tonight, damn it. I guess that's what they want the hood smokers to talk about. But anyways, we got a group where we call it, and we got a whole bunch of MCs, hood motherfuckers, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? All good. It's all from all over and shit. And whoever wants to participate, participates. You know what I'm saying? It's all gravy, baby. Now, please excuse me. I've smoked a lot of weed right now. I mean, I've loaded up, got more. I just been smoking and smoking. I shouldn't have smoked so much before I came on, but it's all good. Blatonio Todd is in the motherfucking building. What up, though?
Hey, what up, though, homie?
Shit, what's good?
Good. Nothing much, man.
I was just telling the people about the Hood Smokers Roundtable, explaining it to them if they're new.
All right, on. Salute everybody. What up, though?
Yes, sir. And
Yeah.
anybody that wants to participate, let us know. You know what I'm saying? You can come on. Like, if you want to talk about, like I said, the topic happened to be, the people voted, and they said rats and snakes. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. And it's been a lot of that shit going on lately. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit. Especially like today, I seen some crazy shit. Like a lot of crazy shit. But anybody that wants to tap in, we'll shoot you the Discord link, or we can do it another way, because we're going to go to the Hood Smokers Roundtable on Messenger and call it. But right now, if you want to tap in on the Discord, y'all can tap on Discord, you know what I'm saying? What's good with you? What's
Yeah.
poppin', Blatonio time? Christopher Jordan, all
Chilling,
of
man.
that. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. You know what I'm saying?
Salute everybody. Yeah. What was it? Rats and snakes, pretty much. Yeah. Anybody else who has any ideas for future roundtables and stuff, or just you know, your likes and your comments is what decides it. So rats and snakes, pretty much. Yeah, Arizona, we got lots of rats and snakes, and some of the snakes are not all rattlesnakes. Some of them walk on two legs.
Quan said, "What up, Black? What up, though? Quan the Dime 313, My Time Enterprise." Are you freezing up, Blatonio? Blatonio's freezing up, dog. Blatonio is freezing up. But Quad and Don knows about the
Froze up right now?
round table. You know, yeah, your face froze up. Hold on, let me click on it real quick and see if it. Yeah, it's buffering. I don't know what. Oh, there we go. I'll blow you up. But Quad and Don, he was part of that the round table. He knows about the round table. You know what I'm saying? So, and how we do that. You froze up again, Black Tony. Are you in a bad area or something? Blatonio. Southwest CC in the building. What up, baby? I love you. The queen of the Hood Smoker podcast. Nah, Blatonio, you're buffering right now. But no, I was explaining the Hood Smokers Roundtable until we get some more eyeballs in here. We get, you know what I'm saying? And people can always tap in if they think they were saying something like they disagree with. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all like this shit and you new to the show, let us know, because we can keep doing Hood Smokers Roundtables.
Yep.
But and we got some new people in there, some from all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty dope. I'm curious to see who taps in. We got Brother King X in the building.
Up though, homie. Salute.
What up, though?
What up, though? Yeah, your track was the last track I think we played. Oh no, Big V, but I played your track.
Reason.
Yeah,
No good reason.
Starting soon. Brother King X told everybody go check it out. Make sure you go check Brother King X out. Oh yeah, let me do this real quick. What's good with you, Brother King X? What up, though?
What up, though? Nothing much, just chilling.
That's what's up. Yeah, I was just explaining that we was talking about the round table, and if people want us to continue to do this, we can do this, and we can hit different topics. Tonight's rats and snakes, so that's what they want us to talk about. I mean, we know plenty of rats and snakes and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Not all of them slither, like some of them have two legs.
Right. But no, I was thinking about playing the what's it called, because I don't know if they're up on it yet. If anybody Crip Max Cuz Yoda Mac live on the People's Party with Telefib Telefib Quali sneak peek. Just a little sneak peek. Y'all check this out. Tell us what you think. And then we gonna get into the Hood Smokers Roundtable. Let's go.
This is Yoda Man, the unauthorized intergalactic cousin of Crip Mac, duh.
Let's get right to it. Good to have you on, Yoda Mac. You're on the People's Party. I'm Telefib Quali. We've been talking back and forth. Enough about that. But keeping it in the same fashion and tradition of my brother, I wanted to ask you, because he accused me of doing digital blackface. So in that same kind of question, what would you say to someone accusing you of doing digital greenface?
Jedi, please. Ain't nobody from 5-5 Dagobah hearing none of that, duh.
Thank you for saying that.
On hood I put that on, duh.
Again, I thank you.
Listen, duh. A gangster you are not. A Jedi Knight you could possibly be if you follow along with me long enough to see.
A nerd, your brother definitely is. But no disrespect to him, he just needs to mind his own biz.
Thank you.
Yeah. Get ready for Yoda Mac. More to come. That was just a little sneak peek.
On good, I put that. Duh.
I had to play that shit. I had to play it.
Who?
Let's see what's popping over here. Yeah, there we go, right there. All right. Well, shit. Should we go ahead and call the round table and see who all picks up and start talking about snakes and rats and shit? Or
sounds good.
Let's do it. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and
all right,
take the Discord off, and I'm gonna go ahead and call the
all
messenger
right.
group and just pick up the messenger. You know how we do. And it's the Hood Smoking Round Table.
Oh.
Backed by popular demand.
Let's get it. Yep. Let's get it.
Let's go. All right, hold up. This is how we do this shit. Takes a second, y'all. Hold up, we got. We're gonna take that up. We'll take that up. Hold up. It's gotta take me out, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep Cuban Link. Keep the homie Cuban Link up in there. Hold up. Dice, the homie Dice we got up in here. We got so many people, it's hard to know who to like pick. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Money Ma tap in, you know what I'm saying? You never know. Let me go through here. Oh yeah, maybe Jack Frost. You never know. We going live. Hold up. Let's see. I don't know why it won't let me click it. Hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all. We're having technical difficulties. Just give me 1 second. 1 quick second. Ryan. All right, hold on, y'all. Southwest Word getting this shit going. Don't worry. We'll be on here in a second. All right, Southwest Word got that shit ready to go. Let's see if we can get this call going. I don't know, Facebook been acting stupid though. What the fuck? Why ain't they letting me call them? Let's see, let's try it again. Let's just go. Call group members. Why ain't it working? Why won't it let me call them? It won't let me call the group members. What the fuck? Oh, I guess I can only select up to 8. That's why. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Let me take out the ones I know that probably won't answer and that we don't need, like I don't need me on there. Hold up. Let's see. Is that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we gotta take some more off. We gotta take some more off. Who we gonna take off, man? We gotta take some more off. Hold on, and then it's gonna let me make the call. DG Clip. Shout out my cuz DG Clip, but he might not answer. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We gotta take 3 more off. Tease, dog. Hey, do it, man. We can always Y'all can always tap in. If you're watching this right now, y'all can tap in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We gotta take one off. Dylan, you gotta go. Let's make that call. Sorry, bro. Shout out to Dylan with it. Let's get this shit poppin'. We just wait till it pick up, see who picks up on the round table, you know what I'm saying?
What up, though? What's going on?
We talking about rats and snakes tonight. I was like, shit, I know Monte Cristoe know a lot of rats and snakes, you know what I'm saying? Shit, so, and that's why I can Cuban links locate each other for us. So what's good with you?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm getting ready for VIP Thursday at the Horse.
Okay.
So I'm getting ready for that tomorrow. And don't forget Horse of the Week Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready for that shit, but I'm chilling, man. What up, brother X? I see you, man.
What up, though?
What's going on?
Nothing much, just grinding.
Yeah, man, I'm chilling, man. But yeah, it's a whole bunch of rats, man. Rat Face #1, Mum Rock. That motherfucker got a podcast now. That motherfucker.
I know.
That motherfucker, he had Peasy on there. That motherfucker had Peasy on there.
Speaking of rats and snakes and dog face, that motherfucking rat face. I left a comment. I seen somebody that left a comment talking about he blocked him under Stretch Money's post, and I left a comment under that, and it started getting smash likes and shit. I was like, yeah, he a snake. But I was like, that's the Oakland County gatekeeper, right? I was like, yeah, you talk about the Oakland County gatekeeper, but he said he was blocked too and shit. I guess he just blocked everybody.
Oh, he was blocked?
Yeah, dude who commented on Stretch Money shit was blocked, and he had mentioned him, and he was talking shit about him. So I left a comment to him and shit. Talking about, you talking about Oakland County's gatekeeper. Needed.
He was talking. Who was talking shit about Stretch Money? Rat Face?
I guess I don't know if Rat Face was, but dude was. He was asking Stretch Money what he was talking about because he said he had him blocked and shit. No, I know you heard about all that shit going on right now with Stretch Money and like Peasy and shit. You seen that shit?
Yeah, and my take on that, I'm rolling with Peasy with that one.
Okay.
Know why? Cause Stretch Money crying like a baby, man. He crying and clout chasing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Peasy, them young guys, I watched them going, you know, they was in my bug out video when they was real young. And Team Eastside, all of them, I used to put them on the shows when they first started out, right? In strip clubs and shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Them guys, they grind and hustle. You can't be mad at them, you hear me?
Right.
Can't be mad at them. They grind and hustle. So, you know, and both of them niggas got locked up before doing they height their career. So Peasy just out hustled that nigga, you hear me?
Yeah.
Right.
He's just out
They
hustling.
talking about he put money on his head and shit. I mean, like he got they put a hit out or whatever and shit. I heard fucking. I mean, that shit getting crazy. That they shouldn't. I mean, Stretch Money. I mean, he is Detroit motherfucking. I mean, he dropped a hit that a lot of people that ain't dropped in Detroit. I mean,
right.
They still bumping it. It's like an anthem.
Yeah,
So
I mean, he get his credit for that, but you know, man, you can't just DM like a motherfucker DM me and be like, "Hey, Monte Cristoe post this on my page." Hell no, nigga, $1,000, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But see, the people I fuck with, I let them post that shit on my page, anything they want all day, cause I fucks with them.
Right.
But you just ain't gonna randomly try to just get some shit on my page. I'm not I'm not endorsing that shit. You know what I mean? And then Stretch Money did the same shit. You gotta remember, Stretch Money was charging the shit out of niggas.
Right.
And he wouldn't even, he'll do a song with you and won't even post the song. Remember that?
Right.
Stretch Money was doing that. So now the Roosters came home, you hear me? And now he feeling it.
I just think they did it wrong. They shouldn't have went on Instagram, Facebook, all that shit, put it all out there for the world. They should have just handled that shit. You know what I'm saying?
They should have talked amongst each other, made up.
But you know, these are rappers.
Right.
You know, I got to play the rap game with Rap Face. I don't want to be doing all that shit with that rap motherfucker. I want to knock his noodle out his head. But I got to play the game with him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's from a distance, so he gonna be doing all that bullshit he can do. But really, I don't want to box none of that shit. I want to knock that nigga noodle out his head in real life. But see, at the end of the day, man, niggas is rappers. You gotta look at them as entertainers. You know what I mean? You gotta just look at it as fucking entertainment. That's all what it is. Be entertained by the bullshit.
Right. Everybody talking about it now.
They
So
might be friends.
They
might be friends next week, bro. Them niggas might be friends next week.
Exactly. They doing their job. They entertaining. That's what they doing. They doing their job.
That's all they doing. They probably be friends next week and shit after they went through all that bullshit. But that's what Stretch Money doing is a cry for help, man. He doing a cry for help. Like you all let me use your medium and support me for free. No, motherfucker, $1,000. I'd have charged his ass $1,000 too. You hear me? That's like with Cash Down, right? Cash Down, she got on. You know, she used to dance at my shows when she was a dancer. You hear me?
Right.
I booked her. It's on YouTube. I booked her at the Crazy Horse with Two Live Crew, right?
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. You look it up. And then this before she was hot. So when I did the Red Light District on the east side at Silver Rain, I had JT Money, Lynch Mob, and everybody on it, right? Chinaman, all type of niggas on that bitch, right?
Right.
So she tried to get on, and I told her 5 bands.
Right.
So at the end of the day, hey, it is what it is. You hear me? You gotta serve these motherfuckers like how the fuck they is. Like with y'all, see, I fuck with y'all. I do anything for y'all. You hear me? Y'all straight. I fucks with y'all. But these rap niggas, man, I'm taxing they motherfucking ass.
I know you do.
I'm taxing they motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? But my peoples I fuck with, I do anything to help them out. You know what I mean? But off-brand, outside niggas, they getting taxed. You hear me?
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. They ain't doing, ain't even putting a post up for these bitches. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at Peasy. Peasy did the same shit I would have did. And so, I'm definitely not mad at him. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if Esham would have called me and said post some shit up. Hell no, nigga. $1,000.
I heard it was over some other shit. It wasn't over a feature and shit. It was over some other shit. I heard. It seems like Peasy saying one thing and Stretch Money saying another thing. Like that they was trying to sign him to his label or some shit, and then they wanted him to pay $1,000 to get on the label and shit. Like, how that makes sense though?
Stretch Money ain't got that money that's Stretch. See, if he had that money that's Stretch, he wouldn't be having these problems. Man, if he had if he had if he had the money that stretched, my bad, somebody called me. If he had the money that stretched, he wouldn't be having no problem, man. I like Stretch Money Flow. He got a cold ass flow too.
Yeah,
But
yeah, dope as hell.
but
Yeah,
you still need that money behind it. I tell niggas all the time, you need that yen. With the yen, you will win.
Right.
You don't even need that much yen. You need about $100,000. That's it. You can get that from a bank loan. You tell the rappers, man, you go open up a business account and be getting all this money, man. I don't know what the fuck you gonna be doing, bro. I don't know what the fuck. They just
Strip clubs and cars. And hoes.
yeah. They need to open up a business account, get a loan, and put that money into themselves. I tell niggas that all the time, man. You don't need to clout chase, you don't need to do none of that shit. You need to spend yen like you McDonald's. You know what I mean? And promote yourself. Shit, that's the key. That is the fucking key. Outspend these niggas. Buy motherfucking sponsors from Twitter, buy them commercials, Twitter, Facebook, all that shit. Have your shit in these niggas' face all day till they start liking your motherfucking ass. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, stretch money ain't stretching. And Peasy's in.
Oh yeah, Peasy's slapping right now for real. It's all about likes, views, all that shit, and he getting millions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what it's about now.
It's Peasy doing the damn thing, man. So I ain't mad at him. I want the young dog to win, you hear me? I want his young ass to win. I want the old guys to win too, but I don't want the old guys to be bitter. That's the thing. A lot of these old guys bitter, man. Cause they careers ain't like these other niggas. They feel that they better lyrically or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They feel that they better than the
That's
niggas.
what's hot right now. Yeah.
Them niggas hot. The young niggas hot. You know what I mean? Get them niggas they shit. You might can rap better than Peasy. You might can, nigga. But Peasy, they buying this uncomfortable built ass. They buying it. And, you know, you gotta go. Hey, he hot. That's what they want. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like this red light got my face looking.
And, you know, you gotta salute. I salute both of them niggas, man, for grinding and doing their thing. But I'm rolling with Peasy on that one though.
Okay. Yeah, I figured that would be.
You know who you remind me of? You know who Stretch Money doing that shit remind me of? That big ass crybaby from E-Course that saved from Southwest. Big Gov. That big crybaby motherfucker, man. Motherfucker is the biggest crybaby motherfucker ever, man.
You bullshitting. That's his people.
His whole post be crying, begging for support. He the type of motherfucker that, man, I'll delete you if you don't support me. There's no room for non-support. I'm gonna delete you off my page and my MySpace pages too. There's no room for the non-supporters.
Hell no.
But that's crime, man. That's crime. Me, how I do it, I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker like. I put the biggest, ugliest, nastiest, greasiest ass on my page, right? I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker like it or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Somebody gonna like that motherfucking shit, you hear me? That's all it is about. Somebody gonna like it. So I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. Hey, McDonald's You ever see McDonald's say support me?
Yeah.
They just put them Big Macs. They put them Big Macs in your face. You hear me?
Yeah.
They put them fries in your face. And they make you, hey, you gotta go get it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you gotta serve yourself like a corporation, man. You gotta fuck that shit. Fuck that handout shit. I don't want the handout. A lot of different things come with the handout. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it do. A lot of soul selling and gay shit. Homo.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And hey, the motherfuckers that came at the horse trainer before, you hear me? Now y'all know I've been in the game a long time. You don't think the motherfuckers that came at me? They done came at me a few times. so
I mean, there's a price to pay with some people. Like some people take the ski lift.
yeah,
We hike that. We hike that bitch. You know?
I'm on ground zero with in the streets. You hear me? That's why I be going in the alley with these bums, cause the alley right there. Go in the alley with their motherfucking ass. The alley right there.
Right there.
You know, at the end of the day, man, we just gotta keep grinding, man, and don't be crying about the shit. Everybody ain't gonna like your shit. You can't get no other rapper fan base. You know what I'm saying? That shit is a myth. I don't give a fuck if you had Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie on your tape. You ain't about to get their fan base.
No.
That's not gonna happen.
I mean, look how many people buy features and stuff, and it doesn't pay off.
It don't pay off. People like you better off doing your whole album with yourself because people buying you, your brand.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like when Cash Money first came out, they ain't do no features for years. Their first feature was E40. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was like thinking about
Jay-Z.
Well, yeah, Jay-Z jumped on that shit, but he forced his way on that one. He sent that nigga, they ain't even know who Jay-Z was. They ain't even know who Jay-Z was. Jay-Z sent them that shit, that track, that remix. They didn't even know who Jay-Z was. You know, Jay-Z be doing some clout chasing ass shit. You know what I'm saying? So, jump on whatever, he see whatever hot. I'll jump on that.
Yeah,
So,
Jay-Z, that's a whole
You done pushed off the door Juvenile and Jigga, huh?
Yeah, he jumped on that shit quick as hell. I'm Jay-Z, let me send him something. That motherfucker hot in the South. He be, just like we be on the internet watching and seeing shit, that nigga doing the same shit we do.
Right.
Yeah.
Same shit, man. These niggas do the same fucking shit, dog. They just got a lot of money. You know what I mean? It's got a lot of motherfucking money, man. They do the same motherfucking shit.
Right.
But hey, I want y'all to come down there, man. Sunday, you know, y'all VIP, so I got cards to give y'all. Y'all get a free meal and shit like that. But I want y'all to come down there Sunday and, you know, fuck with me on the Horse of the Week Sundays and shit, man. It be going down, man. It's cool, you know. I'm trying to make Michigan Avenue great, man. Back great again. Michigan Avenue, man. It's the greatest.
You know I'll be back out that way. You know I'll be back out that way again, man. I'll be back out.
Yeah, Michigan Avenue used to be, you could walk club to club. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Walk club to club, bar to bar.
Yeah.
Bar to bar, man. We trying to make it great again. So I think I'm gonna shoot a midget out of cannon from motherfucking the Horse all the way down to Pantheon to Dearborn. So, you know, you get that bitch pumping up. But my birthday party, 25th, y'all, that bitch going up. I'm doing my birthday party with Doc and Jimmy at the Horse.
Yeah, get all the plugs in and shit.
That bitch about to be off the chain. You know what I mean? Doc and Jimmy, them niggas together got over 100 years of strip club experience.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Them niggas had about all these bars in Detroit. You know, so I'm doing that with them. So you know, every stripper and their mama and their kids probably gonna be at the goddamn event. But we doing that shit, man, and you know, we make Michigan Avenue great again, bro.
Yes, sir.
Make it great, man.
Go to the building.
Get rid of sewer rats.
Go to.
What up, though, Mr. Go2?
What up, though?
What's going on, bro?
Ain't nothing to it.
Mr. Go2.
How you been, brother?
What's poppin'?
in the building?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
I heard my man talking that titty bar talk. I say, did them talking about that horse talk.
Horse talk. Yeah, man. You already know what time it is. You know, I'm at that motherfucker twice a week, you know me? Twice a week. Michigan Avenue. We trying to make it great again. Trying to make the Ave great again.
Hey, I worked the night that they had that Bay. You remember that Baywatch party when we built the pool in the back of Crazy Horse?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a wild night that night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we took the crazy off the horse.
Yeah, I know.
We took the crazy.
I'm in tune. Listen, I done watched Crazy Horse go from the Crazy Horse to V Live back to the horse. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's a lot of history there.
Yeah, it's a lot of history, man. The horse been around 31 years.
Yes, sir.
Oh, damn.
And then, you know, when you talk about Doc is a close friend of mine, but a lot of people don't know Doc is called Doc because he is actually a chiropractor. But if you look at him, he look like Nick Nolte.
Yeah, he do. Yeah, he a chiropractor for real.
Oh, yeah.
He a chiropractor. He got a office in Dearborn.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, he can grab you by the back of your head and lift you up off your feet, man, and crack your whole spine.
Shit.
Yeah. He do the damn thing. I should have him crack my motherfucking back. You hear me?
Man, he's an expert. Trust me, he's an expert for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And Doc, you know, Doc been, like you say, man, Doc been around the city, man, so low key for so many years, since the 70s. He's had clubs since the 70s. So a lot of his like liquor license and stuff like that is attached to what he does. And so they grandfathered in. Those old liquor licenses, man, they worth their weight in gold as opposed to the new liquor license, you know?
Yup. And what Doc did, he helped a lot of people get money with all these bars. You gotta think how much money these clubs and these bars and all that. And got them liquor licenses and shit like that. Everybody can't get them liquor licenses. Them liquor licenses, like you said, them liquor licenses cost some money.
Why you think Simon's ain't open now?
$250,000.
Why you think Simon's ain't open now? Kevin tried to get that shit to Bakelo, but Bakelo couldn't get the liquor license.
Oh, the liquor license, yeah.
Well, you know, see, here's the game right here, man. Here go the game. Doc ain't gonna never let go of his liquor license, so he gonna always own that building no matter who he sell it to, because he gonna always maintain his own liquor license. So whoever buy it, they can buy it, and then he's still gonna be a part of it. And then when they lose it, or they you know, whatever happens and they can't get it no more, he buy it back from them. That's the bottom line. That's how it goes.
That's smart. Yeah, that's smart.
Yep. Yeah. He's smart on that. Hey, listen. Remember when Dex Osama got killed at the horse?
Yeah.
When Dex Osama got killed at the Crazy Horse, man, they called me, Doc, they'll call me. They done call Floyd Mayweather. They done call everybody to bring that motherfucker back. You hear me? Because it took all that, because, you know, Dex Osama was a much loved and appreciated artist in Detroit. You know what I mean? Yeah. And for him to get, you know, that unfortunate shit happened there, they had to take that light off there, man. It took years to clean that up.
Yeah.
It took years. You
Damn.
know, people get killed at all these clubs, but he like a Tupac in Detroit. You know what I mean? At the time, he was like Tupac. You know what I mean?
So really,
So
really what we saying is this though. Even though Dex got killed outside of the club there, we know like after doing the investigation and everything, it wasn't like something the club had nothing to do with. It wasn't no internal stuff.
No.
So the only thing that transpired after that was all of the fans or the chopper boys, the guys that was attached to Dex, they might have had a vision set on the club, being just mad at the club because it happened there. That's understandable. But the security, don't get mad at security. Don't get mad at the owners and the promoters and want to come up there and kill everybody else because of that unfortunate situation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
We had a lot of people didn't even want to come up to the Crazy Horse after that. A lot of people didn't. So that means the Crazy Horse started losing a lot of money. They started losing money when you don't get people coming in there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they start losing a lot of money after that.
Yeah.
That's why, like, you know, I don't promote violence. People be like, oh well, you know this. I don't promote the violence shit and all that, and I promote horses and titties and ass and shit like that. So I don't be having no problem at my events because the niggas be on some player shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
They be on that
No
same
drama
bitches and
and
shit like that. But man, them niggas that be promoting that violence, that shit ain't good, man. Cause if you doing drill rap, somebody gonna eventually drill your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? If you selling slum, somebody gonna accept your sale. You know what I mean? They're gonna accept your shit. So that's why I be mostly on that playing shit, man. I get gangster, but I done did my prisons and all that shit like that. You know what I mean? I done did all that shit. I'm too old to be having ops. I'm too old for that shit. But you know, at the end of the day, man, like we was talking about earlier, we went from the conversation, it's a lot of rat ass niggas out here. A lot of these rat ass niggas pass out turkey police and do all type of fucking bullshit. But then again, it falls back to this, y'all. They're entertainers. You know what I mean? They're entertainers. They're not the image they portray with that street shit and all that shit.
No, man, you being too passive, brother. They ain't not entertainers if they're emulating a certain lifestyle. They're not entertainers to that degree. You can't emulate a lifestyle. If that's the case, then what we're saying is if you're an entertainer, RuPaul is an entertainer. Cool. Are we cool? You feel me? Nah, entertaining is one thing. When you start talking about actually doing things or even professing to do certain things, you create your conditions.
Right.
That needs to stop. But we talking about ratting and entertaining. Oh, so now we're gonna say, oh, they just entertainers, so they really ain't street niggas. So yeah, they can tell because they really productive citizens of society.
No, I ain't gonna say that, but I'm gonna say this.
More like you expect.
I put them in the same category as the old lady down the street. The old lady down the street, you do shit, you gonna tell them.
Neighborhood
You know
CNN, like the neighborhood CNN.
You gonna tell them in the same category as that. They ain't that living that life, man.
Hey, listen.
She might bark at you if you step on her grass. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, listen.
Like
Ice-T, right? Hey, check this out. Ice-T. We know Ice-T was a real street guy. He lived in street ethics, even though he got out the game. Let's say Dr. Dre, not a street guy. There's a difference. And when there's a difference to that man, you gotta pay attention. We have to understand that if Trick is an entertainer, which he is, but we know that Trick stand by certain rules, codes, and ethics. And I'm gonna just speak for him. I think I think I can speak for Trick when I say this. He not, as an entertainer, he still ain't out here telling on nobody, or is he going to embrace anyone who is outwardly ratting on anybody for any purpose, and they're professing to be street people. They're emulating street mentality, street ideology. When you start talking about drugs, guns, killing, etc., you in the streets, you shouldn't be talking about nothing. Except give me my lawyer. I plead the fifth.
They actors, you hear me?
Okay,
They
so
actors,
guess what?
They see before.
And then there's people paying top dollar pretty much, I think, for putting the agenda in place, though. You know,
But y'all gotta look at it. Them niggas is actors, bro. They see before. That's it. Watch that movie see before.
Oh, Gusto. Yeah, we got tons of Gustos out there. You know.
I mean, but even in CB4, man, they still was getting shot at. You feel me?
True. Yeah, true. Yeah,
because like you said, they created their conditions to get shot at.
They got scared when that shit hit the fan, though.
Like beef with the wrong one, and, you know, yeah.
But yo, I get what Mr. Go2 saying though, like, because with 6ix9ine, just because he an entertainer, it's okay that he ratted and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, it ain't okay. A rat is a rat, no matter what it be, or entertainer, governor, mayor, whatever. He's still a rat.
See, I can't say it like that. Because if you don't live by the code of the streets, like the old lady down the street that retired from working at Chrysler for 35 years, you can't put her to your street code. That bitch
But we ain't talking about her. We ain't talking about her.
We ain't talking about her.
Yeah, we ain't
talking about her.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, listen. All of us on here is from the streets. Don't get sidetracked. We ain't gonna get sidetracked. We not talking about the old lady, my nigga. We talk about niggas that's out here with mink coats on, niggas out here with 4.5s with infrared beams on them, niggas out here with drugs or acting like they got drugs because they got people around them that are selling drugs, so they still attached. They're attached to the code. They're attached. And when you attach to the code, when you propagate the code, when you emulate the code in your videos, in your songs, you got to be held accountable for what you're saying. And what you're saying is you got to be held accountable.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I'm not viewing you as an actor. I'm viewing you as a motherfucking infiltrator.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Police cadet. What I'll be calling them niggas? Police cadet.
Police cadet.
There's a lot of police cadet.
This motherfucker look like Talib Kweli, albino Talib Kweli, the albino Talib Kweli.
Speaking of rats and snakes and shit.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, the best thing to do, what I learned, man, I did a stretch in prison. I did 12 years straight, right? 10 months.
How much?
12 straight. I got a 257 number. So that's a dinosaur number. So listen, right?
299.
So listen. I did 12 years straight, right? And what I learned, I was in there with all the mafia niggas, every nigga you name, I was in there with them niggas in the 90s, right? What I learned, man, because a lot of niggas got told on, a lot of niggas told on their goddamn self. You hear me? What I learned, man, mostly do dirt by yourself. You ain't gonna tell on yourself. I know I ain't gonna tell on myself.
Doing dirt by your lonely. Yeah, it's like
you gotta do that. If you about to go and do the shit, don't do it in front of nobody.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what the hearts of man changes. You hear me?
Yeah.
This nigga could be solid for say we all going on a lick with a nigga, right? Bank robbery. Say we all bank robberies, right?
Yeah.
And we got one extra nigga with us. And he just feel like he just want to give his life over to the Lord. Right after on the 10th bank robbery.
Guilty, right? Yeah, after
On the 10th bank robbery.
He's going in the
He want to give his life over to the Lord. We still
going in the Del. I'm taking him to the riverfront and Del Rey. That's where he's going.
This nigga, he want to flip the script on him, and he want to say, okay, I don't want to do this shit no more. And I'm coming.
Yeah.
There we go. This real life situations, because I've seen this actually happen. This real life situation.
Hey, real life situation. We all in the house, and that's what he say, and that's the move that he want to make.
Y'all the noodle.
No. You see how many faces on this camera? He ain't on here no more.
Right. Got a noodle. But that's the shit you have to go with, because you never know the hearts of man. The hearts of man will change. So it's best if you about to go head on and knock a nigga noodle out their head, do that shit. You by your motherfucking self. You hear me? Do it by yourself.
Right.
Because hey, if I'm caught on camera knocking a nigga noodle out of head, that ain't me. I ain't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what
but listen, let's stay focused though, because on the real, what we talking about is rats. We done went from rats to a whole nother subject. The rats and the community have accepted people telling on one another. A lot of these young rappers are catching major cases and they're telling on each other. We not only telling, we got to also understand that right now we got a serious situation that's not just one, it's not a one-sided situation. It's probably happening everywhere. And that's pedophilia. Pedophilia needs to be it needs to be talked about as well with this rat and shit. Because what was demonstrated with the pedophilia that we all are aware of right now is something that needs to be dealt with, handled, and not just brushed under the rug either.
It was, hey, did y'all see that vigilante guy? I think he was in Saginaw or Flint. Man, he was going around and fucking them pedophile tree hopping ass niggas up. You hear me?
Was he like one of the people that met up with, like, because I heard that they're trying to put, like,
they killed him, man. They killed him, man. That nigga, he was on some vigilante. I was laughing at his post.
Yeah,
I think I
beat him up and be like, yeah,
Instagram.
I'm the 13-year-old you came to meet. You know, like, yeah, welcome.
Yeah, man. He was setting their ass up, beating the shit out of them.
Oh yeah, I know you talking about.
Yeah.
And guess what? You gotta look at that.
But with pedophilia, my understanding is zero is that I don't give a fuck who you is. If I catch you messing with a minor, I will call the police on your ass or handle you myself, because you deserve that.
I seen Deps in Washington pedophile get stomped out of Wayne County Jail. They ain't even give a fuck. They let a motherfucker get stomped.
Them tree hopping, I was in Muskegon Correctional Facility, right? I had to stay in that bitch for 2 years. I had to do assault offender therapy, right? So doing my bit, I had to, when you had to take that class, you gotta stay at that joint, right? Now Muskegon got a whole bunch of tree hopping motherfuckers. You hear me? Because they got the sexual offender therapy too. You got assault offender and you got sexual offender, right?
Yeah.
So them tree hopping motherfuckers was walking around that bitch getting they guts closed up out of them. You hear me? So when them niggas go to prison, it don't be all grits and gravy for their ass. Them niggas have a hard bit. it be real hard for their ass. I don't know about now. I think prison got soft now.
They give them their own unit. Up in Marquette, they had their own unit.
Fucking time in prison when they in there for rape. They have a hard time. That is the wrong thing to go to prison for. That's the wrong thing.
But one thing though about the prison system now, as opposed to back then, I got a 191. You say you got a 2.5. You said it was anxious, so you know what 191 is though. So right. You did the 12 ball. I did the 20 ball off the top. So, but I understand everything that you're saying, but the thing is, it's changed in prison now when it comes to dealing with individuals that need to be dealt with according to what they do, man. Because at the end of the day, God judges man through man. He don't judge man. He really judges man through man. So when people say, "Who am I to judge?" Man, motherfuckers don't understand our power. When certain things need to be handled and dealt with, is by way of us. We have to figure it out. Motherfuckers have to learn how to figure it out. And it don't just be the judge with the gavel. That ain't the only judger. So that vigilante, that was moving around doing what he was doing, they say that was against the law because he was catching and finding or capturing or killing individuals that were harming our communities. How do we say he's wrong? What are we talking about?
Right.
But here's the thing. What if that same vigilante jumps up tomorrow and wants to shoot or kill one of our close friends because one of our close friends killed somebody in a drive-by? Now we want to get back. Now we want that. So, now we probably figure out how he got killed. You feel me? So it's kind of crazy, man. It would be easier. It would be easier if all of our youngins got together and understood that instead of fighting each other, instead of pitting up, setting up divisions, if we really connected and respected each other, and then got ready for what's coming, because there's something coming.
Yes.
We need to start getting ready and preparing and being unified instead of being divided, because they're coming and they're going to cause more division. They're actually here. They're not coming. They are here. I'm not talking about no UFOs. I'm not talking about no aliens. I'm talking about
they're gonna make those distractions. That'll be distractions. Those are distractions.
They've been the agenda.
The divide has been here.
But yeah,
they been here.
You gotta remember though, from 100 years ago, everything always is some division shit within the community, within any community, right? They used to do witch hunt back in the day. Y'all remember witch hunt?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a witch. She's a witch.
That's a witch.
Anybody get a motherfucker was a witch, and they get drowned, and if they survive, they're a witch, but they gonna die. You see what I'm saying?
I think it's almost there is like somewhat of a modern day witch hunt that's going on currently.
It's modern day witch hunt. So at the end of the day, all this cancel culture. That's, to me, that's witch hunt shit.
Yeah.
That's modern day witch hunt. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? So we always had a division in the communities, man, and it is hard to get a solid community that don't go for that bullshit, that divide and conquer motherfucking bullshit. It's hard to do that. That's like the dream to be around. I would love to be around a community like that. I know.
Oh, they out there. They out there. If you want to be shown, I'll show you the way. They out there, right there to be with you right now. We ain't playing. It's out there. It's out there.
The Millennium.
Yeah, you know what it is. Yeah.
I know a lot of millennials.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
A lot of millennials. But the thing is, what I was speaking on, bro, is a community like say the west side of Detroit community was all motherfucking on the same page. That's dangerous, man. Think of all the motherfuckers on the same motherfucking page. That's some dangerous shit.
I agree.
Now we don't see that as always division.
Right.
Wherever,
right, because
it's always division somewhere.
It is. Because it's always Dexter, Linwood, Pearton, Finkel, 6 Mile, 7 Mile, Joy Boy, Plea Rock.
Yeah. And see when you have all that kind of division, especially just in Detroit alone, when you have someone who stands up like the brother Malik and them, or the brothers, from New Era Detroit, the brother Shabazz and them, when you got brothers like that to start stepping up and being a voice for the community, it's important for others to follow. But people are scared. People are scared to follow because they're scared of the repercussions. But the repercussions have already been placed upon us. We've been in bondage and chains for so long. Why would you be scared of a whip? Why be scared of a whip, man? Come on. I did 20 in the war.
And bro, you already know.
They ain't breaking.
You already know though, bro.
Went to the brain.
Strong, solid brothers in the community, right? They always try to send somebody what to do. What they always do. They always send somebody
a messenger
to try to tear them down. Always. I don't
Well,
give
you know,
a fuck
all that falls up under the J. Edgar Hoover FBI counterintelligence program, the COINTELPRO. That program is still in effect. It never died.
On the Hood Smoker
Right.
podcast.
J. Edgar Hoover, I ain't gonna get started on that self-hating human being.
Yeah, me and Brother King X, we've been chopping it up about that
I ain't
right
gonna
there.
get started on that self-hating.
What we gotta understand when J. Edgar Hoover
like that. They target the Black Panthers.
When J. Edgar Hoover came out with the counterintelligence program, this is what he said. A part of his mission statement was this: anytime a black messiah rises amongst the people, that black messiah is to be discredited and dehumanized as quickly as possible. We are to eradicate him so that the people have total disbelief in him and like make him look like a failure. And then everything, it starts all over again. Basically cut off the head and the body will die.
That's why I say he's a self-hating human being. He's a self-hating human being.
But they do that. Hey, listen, they do that in the hip hop. Since we talking about that, since we touched on that, let's take that to hip hop. They do that. They do that whole ass shit in hip hop.
Hey, for
they
those
do that whole ass shit right there. They do that shit in hip hop.
Hey, real talk. For those who don't know, J. Edgar Hoover's mother was black, bro.
Yeah, but listen, not to cut you off, bro. But we on this topic, right? We on this topic. That counter Intel Pro, they do that shit in hip hop. I done seen it a million times.
Yeah. For sure. They got a hip hop program. They got a hip hop police they got hip hop police. Of course, they're instituting that program. I mean, that's a no brainer. And the thing is, what we have to be conscious of, they will pit us against one another with the whole Willie Lynch syndrome. If you ain't up on Willie Lynch, go look it up, read it. If you read the Willie Lynch syndrome, that is what we're encountering right now, today, in 2023. And that man told them in that letter, Willie Lynch said, if you follow these rules and instructions that I have given you, it will last for hundreds of years.
That part.
So we really have to understand, man.
And one of the Willie Lynch rules was don't let them niggas read. Don't let them niggas read no books. Don't let them niggas learn how to read. Read it.
Mr. What I was gonna say.
If you pay attention, you ask most people that you know. If each one of you right now, when y'all get off this show tonight, call up somebody that you're not around on a regular basis, but they're an adult. Ask them, hey, when the last time you read a book? Most of our friends and associates are not readers, nor are their children. They read only what's on social media. They don't read books per se. They don't study as they used to. So if we feel that that's okay, then we're losing. We're going to lose. So as men, right now, the 5 of us that are on here and the other hundreds of thousands or the other 5 or 10 people that's listening, we have to take back control of our communities after we take back control of ourselves first. We have failed as men. A lot of us are failing. We are failing right now in front of our families and friends. All of us can't say that we're stand-up individuals. We all strive to stand on street codes and ethics that actually, man, a lot of my street codes and ethics, I'm not going to say that I have denounced them, but I'm not even moving in the manner in which my street codes and ethics need to even be applied. They're not even, I create my lane. I create my lane. I am the guy that possesses that. You all are. We have to know and think like that, talk like that. If we don't, then people will only view us as entertainers. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death.
Yeah, I don't,
hey, that's 100. That's 100 right there. That is 100.
Not just be all talk, walk the walk. Like
that is one. Yeah, you need to sound bite that whole last line. You hear me?
That's what I'm saying.
You need to soundbite that whole last line because I mean, people need to hear that because a lot of us men are failing, and we don't understand that we are failing. You see what I'm saying? We don't understand that we are failing out here with the community, with our kids, with the women around us and everything around us. We're failing with that.
Hey, let me say this, man. Fuck that. Hey, listen. One of the things that we have to also pay attention to, man, in our communities is the woman. The woman is right now, man. She is totally disregarded. She is totally disrespected to the point that she doesn't respect us. So we have to fight extra hard for our respect. That we should get it automatically. We're not getting it automatically, so we have to forcibly take it because they don't know that we are not the ones that they need to be fighting. But they have fought us because we've tricked them, we've dogged them, we've made them feel lesser than, we've made them be insecure. So we've done all these things to them, and then when the next guy meets them, they have nothing but negative energy from the last guy or the last three guys they was with or the last baby father who was not even there. So now here I come trying to patch up these wounds. It's hard for us as men to patch up these wounds, man. We got to start patching up these wounds, which means we got to correct ourselves. We have to stand up right. We are not standing up right as men. We can still do what we do. We can still move around like we want to move around, but we got to stand up right. And we got to talk right, man. I mean, like, damn, how can we talk like a buffoon in front of a child?
Right.
I need that child to look at me in amazement. I need that child to be like, dang, look at the words he's saying. My daddy don't talk like that. I want your daddy to either step his game up or know that when Uncle Q come around, you're going to be instructed, taught, shown some discipline. You're going to be given some game. We're going to talk to you and so that you understand. Right. Because there are other people in the world that talk more slang. I mean, most people in the world don't talk slang. They're not talking jive talk. So we mastered that. But can we master the so-called King's English so that we can be able to survive even though we are struggling in this messed up world? We got to understand that also right now we are at war. Y'all don't understand, man. We are at war. And when I say we, I'm not talking about the USA. I'm not talking about the Pakistanis, the Russians, the Ukrainians, the Iranians. I am talking about us in the inner cities of all the cities and states around the world. We are at war. We are at war with our families. We are at war with our children. We are at war with ourselves, Crips and Bloods, Vice Lords, cash money. Like, we are at war. And we worried about the wrong shit. We worried about who gay, who not. But everybody want to wear Gucci. Gucci was gay. Everybody want to wear Versace. Versace was gay. Everybody want to wear Robin jeans. Robin jeans was gay. Everybody want to wear all these gay designers, but yet and still we got a problem with all these people that are gay. My problem isn't really with a gay person. My problem is with you imposing what you do on me.
Yes.
Don't do that.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes.
You can be who you want to be. Do what you want to do. I chose my life. You chose yours. You can't judge me for being a criminal or being locked up or being an ex-felon. But at the end of the day, I can't judge you for wanting to chase what you want to chase, eggplants or whatever the purple thing is. Bing, bing. I don't know. But at the end of the day, that's your choice. And I got to respect you as a person. As long as you're not imposing on me, making me feel uncomfortable. I don't like watching gangster movies, and in the midst of my gangster movie, there's a sexual scene that involves a gangster and another guy.
Them niggas, hey, listen, them niggas is worse than Jehovah's Witnesses. Them gay niggas is worse than Jehovah's Witnesses. They gonna force that shit down your motherfucking throat. They try to push that, and then you say something, you homophobic. Bitch, what you
No.
mean?
Hey, you know what? I feel you on that because I used to watch Animal Kingdom. One day I was watching it. I seen the gay ass sex scene, two dudes. I'm like, oh no, hell no! I turned off immediately. Ain't watched Animal Kingdom since, bro.
It's a strip club show on HBO called
P-Valley.
P-Valley, right? Now this shit is unrealistic, number one, because ain't no sister running no strip club. that shit is unrealistic. But they got some little bullshit in it. But they got a sissy running the strip club, man. Think about that, y'all. A sissy running the strip club.
But see, hey, listen though. You're not even thinking, bro. You're not thinking. Let me show you something. You forgot about Sherman?
Sure. Oh, Rob Sherman. You talking about Rob Sherman?
Man, you forgot about dog that used to own the titty bars that was gay?
Yeah. Oh, but running it?
No, see, the thing is, what you're trying to say is this. Because he like a transvestite, because he dressed like a woman to a degree, but he still got a beard. Man, everybody knew that if you fuck with Sherman, he'd put you in a brand new Escalade or truck or whatever. And motherfuckers fuck with Sherman, bro.
Damn.
So, we talking real Detroit shit. Stop playing.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
At the end of the day, owning a strip club, it's a whole bunch of gay niggas own this shit. But actually in the motherfucking place running it, operating a strip club.
Pretty much like that. What we see like in the mainstream,
Yeah,
like what
own it. I
what
mean, it's a lot of gay owners of
smaller-
all type of shit. But we talking about running the strip in that bitch, the promoter, the GM, the manager is gay.
I mean, well, first of all, you see where they at? They down south and they in P Valley. It's somewhere down south. So like in Louisiana or some shit. It's not hard for me to understand or see that go on down there because there's a lot of freaky shit that go on Louisiana. Yeah. So we got to look at the place, the location.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey. I mean, when me being with Two Live Crew, I go on them tours and we go to strip clubs and shit like that. And down south, they strip club way different. Like he said, they way different from up here.
I've heard about like places like Atlanta as well.
Yeah, Atlanta, they strip club go all the way year round. They should be slapping all like Michigan. We stop in the summertime. We don't go hard in the summer, but they in the summer they go all year round. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what he's saying because it was some fruit ball events that I attended down there in Miami. There was some eyes wide shut mansion parties with some fruit ball shit going on, and I ain't even want to drink no liquor. I ain't even want to participate. Me and Chinaman did this show in a mansion, right? I think I posted the old promo for it on there on my Facebook page like last week because it came up, because it was October 28th when we did it, like about 7 years ago, right? Man, listen, man. Talk about P Valley shit. That's the gay party. I can't even say P Valley. That was just a flat out fucking fag party. But they be having them type of football ass parties in the industry. You hear me?
Yeah.
And you ain't with the shit like me. Ain't with the shit.
Here's the thing.
I'm sitting there looking at this shit like, I'm like, man, look at all these sissies, man. I can't get, you know what I mean? And when I used to do my radio show with Six Mick, Brandy had her, Brandy got a big fucking gay crowd following, right? Brandy got a big sissy crowd, right? So
yeah, I've heard of it.
I was promoting at the Masonic Temple back then, right? I was the promoter, and we was doing our radio podcast Cash shit at Masonic Temple. Brandy, we had interview Brandy. So I went in there to interview Brandy, and then you got a big 7 foot tall sissy that look like Brandy.
No.
And I'm tall as hell. You hear me? I'm 6'3". So you got niggas. I don't be looking up to a lot of niggas on the planet. You hear me? But
Man,
you
so
got
yeah.
niggas sit and looking up the 7 foot tall sissy. And I'm like, no. I told 6. I said 6. I gotta go, man. I can't do this shit. I gotta go. See, I be feeling uncomfortable around people. Think I'm funny and homophobic and all that bullshit. I ain't homophobic. That ain't my crowd. You know what I'm saying? It ain't your crowd. Ain't your crowd.
Yeah.
You know. So I get out of them situations, out of them weirdo ass situations, and take my ass around some bitches. You hear me?
Because once you enter to see, what you got to understand is, if that's not the arena or the lane in which you're supposed to be in, once you enter into that lane or that arena and you become comfortable, then you let down your guards, and then therefore you put yourself in the same position that we was talking about earlier, like somebody seeing death around the corner, Tupac. If you keep slapping motherfuckers, somebody eventually gonna come at you. So you keep going into them gay parties, gay events around that shit, you're gonna slip up. One of them bitches gonna look like a motherfucking bitch for real. You're gonna get tricked. Like you're gonna get in a lane where you're gonna be like damn near you can't get out of it because you're gonna put yourself in it.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta.
Hey,
you gotta like when you in a situation.
Regardless,
it's a lot of people that I deal with that got gay crowd like Trina. Trina got a big gay fan base.
Cash Style do too. Cash Style got a big one. And at the end of the day, listen. One day I bodyguarded Cash Style at her event. She had an event for she wanted to take like 25 of her fans to the movies. So we go to the movies with her. We get to the movies. I mean, when we get there, like the majority of her 25 fans, they was her. I forgot what she called them. She called them her. She got a nickname for them. They're not the bumblebees, but they something else. And most of them were.
Yeah, like you can tell they had
LGBT community. Yeah,
it had a flair to it. Yeah.
Yeah, they all was there. I mean, you know, that was her supporting cast. The majority of it. So it had to be it wasn't no straight guys. It was all gay guys and girls. That's what it was. It was girls and gay guys. It wasn't no straight guys there except her security.
R. Kelly entourage at the Funk Fest in Atlanta was all kids.
No. Right. And T-Dot too.
Oh man, but listen, niggas knew T-Dot.
And why was all the lemonade salty?
Niggas knew T-Dot was riding around the city with young kids for years. Niggas knew that shit. Niggas never
why all this lemonade salty at the R. Kelly events?
Hey, what you mean? What you mean? People knew for years that T-Dot was riding around.
They knew T-Dot was. I'm talking about from back in the days as status. Niggas knew T-Dot always had a young entourage with him. That tell why you got all these young motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
you talking about West Side T-Dot?
But they didn't never say that. Like just like R. Kelly. R. Kelly, when I did the Funk Fest down there, man, listen, bro. It was nothing but teenagers. All teenagers. So you know this, you see this shit, and niggas don't be saying that, man. They turn their head to the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's R. Kelly. No, fuck that nigga. And I left because he did some whole shit. He turned the air off because he was the headliner. So Pepsi gonna go with all what the fuck he say, right? He turned the air off in the back. So all of us back there, SWV, Brad, all type of motherfuckers back there, right? And we sweat like a motherfucker with all this liquor. It's hot as hell. We sweat like a motherfucker, you hear me? So,
and I know it's hot as fuck in Atlanta.
Hell yeah, man. And I say, man, it was at the amphitheaters. So I say, man,
Oh
Fuck
man,
you.
I almost think I know where you're going with this right now.
R.
Shit is
Kelly on that predator shit, dog.
like
That shit
industry
crazy.
shit is like a big ass open mic. You hear me? This nigga R.
Yeah.
Kelly
I
told
need to
us
take my jacket
don't
off.
leave until after he performed.
Yeah.
Fuck to serenade
Take my
everybody.
jacket off and
said,
show to the teenagers too.
this
Yeah.
nigga said don't leave to after he performed, like some open mic ass shit. It ain't nothing but a big ass open mic. You hear me? That nigga said don't leave. I said, nigga, I'm sweating like a motherfucker. You know, I'm a tropical nigga, but damn. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sweating like a motherfucker, right? So I tell Tiny Man them, I said, man, I'm about to dip. So me, DJ Nasty, and the girls, we go to the titty bar. We go to I forgot what titty bar we went to, man. We got the fuck up out of there. Like, fuck that nigga. We jumped in the motherfucking limousine and got the fuck told him to take us to the titty bar. Whatever closest titty bar, to get the fuck up out of there. You hear me?
Right.
So that nigga had a whole bunch of kids, man. I'm talking about, it was like 20 of them. And they would just look like punk rockers and, you know, weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Little weird kids.
And with that heat on, they were in less clothes too, I'm sure.
Man, listen. That nigga, he had a fetish for them kids. You know, they said R. Kelly can't even read, bro. R. Kelly can't read.
Oh, damn.
They say he illiterate. He's just a musical genius.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
He can't even fucking read, man. Shit,
You think he's singing in prison? You think he's singing? Like, literally, really singing in there to motherfuckers. Like, you think he getting pressed to sing? R. Kelly.
In the joint?
In the joint, yeah.
You talking about in the joint?
You think R. Kelly right now in the joint getting pressed to sing in that bitch, dog? I'm saying. Like, motherfuckers pressing him if he ain't in PC.
Yeah, he is in that singing for real.
Hey, but let me say this, man. Let me say this. Hey, let me say this. Another thing I don't want to make light of is this. R. Kelly also exposed that he had been violated as a child. So not to make excuses for his actions that he's imposed on as an adult where he could think, but if he had not been able to deal with his abuse, then it's something that psychologically and mentally maybe he was still dealing with. So we do have to understand that when little boys get raped and violated, that affects them as well. And by him being a public figure, that's why his business was all in the media. But in our own families, it's going on right now. In our own families, little boys are being violated by women and men. Pay attention, brothers. Pay attention to uncles, cousins, friends, business partners. Don't slip up.
People, and you know, hurt people hurt people.
Yeah.
Hurt people hurt people. That's how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? That's like a crackhead. They want you to smoke crack because they smoke crack. You hear me?
Hey, you know what?
Nigga that drink liquor. They want to get you drunk.
Hey, Mr. Go2, I know you probably seen this movie. It's a Detroit movie about a dude who's a pastor and his best friend, a basketball coach. I forgot the name of it. And he was wondering why his son didn't want to go to basketball practice. This whole time, his best friend, his brother, was molesting his son.
I think that the little boy killed him.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that.
Yep, and he told the mother she taking the fall for this.
Yeah, I see that. And the thing is, a lot of times, man, we just always think that girls get violated, but girls ain't the only ones that get violated. Boys get violated too, and when boys get violated, you might think, well, how's a boy gonna psychologically be fucked up because he got his dick sucked by a grown woman, or because she jacked him off, or because she licked on his chest or rubbed on his ass? Whatever a grown woman does to a child, as men, we cannot look at it as psychologically like, oh, ain't shit wrong with that. What?
Give it a pass
at the end of the day, man, We got to safeguard our children, our family, and our communities, man. We got to start looking at stuff differently. We got to start moving through traffic, not as if we driving from place to place, but as if we going from plantation to plantation. We got to be careful. It's shit out here. It's motherfuckers on a witch hunt, as y'all say. We can't be out here slipping, man.
Right. Facts. Okay, facts. Mr.
So on that note, I'm gonna dip out, y'all, because I done plugged my shit up. It's about to go dead. I'm gonna dip out. I gotta eat. I'm hungry than motherfuckers. But listen, man, y'all in the city, y'all come on through. Y'all know y'all always free at my shit. You hear me? So y'all come on through.
Go ahead and plug it in, man.
Y'all get it. Y'all come on, have a ball, and make some memories.
For sure, my baby.
All, at the end of the day, I'm gonna end this with this, y'all. At the end of the day, all you gonna have is memories, and all you gonna leave is memories. That's it. That's all you gonna have, and that's all you gonna leave. You
So let's
take none of this shit with you.
So guess what? Let's create them. Let's create them.
Yeah, let's create them. All right, bro. Salute to y'all. I'm gonna pop at y'all in a minute. Salute, brother.
Salute, bro.
Salute, Monte Cristoe on the Hood Smokers Podcast.
Monte Cristoe, the horse trainer. The horse trainer. Hey, here comes the horse. She got a big old ass. The horse has a big old ass. She's a Clydesdale, fellas. Clydesdale.
Shout out to Monte Cristoe.
Shout out to Monte Cristoe.
Oh yeah. Make sure you go vote on for promoter. Oh yeah, I got my paperwork, my application for my name change.
From where?
For my name change. I got my application and my paperwork for my name change. That's what's up.
What you change it to?
Whatever they give me. You know they
I said what you changing it to.
So okay.
But see, that's how the Hood Smokers Roundtable goes. We went from rats to
what you changing your name to?
Last name they giving me is Muhammad. That's automatic.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the nation?
Right. Oh yeah, the nation. Yeah, righteous. Yeah, like a righteous.
Oh, okay. Oh, FOI.
Yep.
Oh, Slum Lake fruit.
It's official.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's what's up.
Where you at? Where you at? Moss what?
Number 1.
One, right?
Oh, okay. You in the city? What's that? Ain't that on Linwood?
It used to be. It's on 7 Mile and Evergreen now.
Oh, okay. Hey, I know a few of them boys over there, you know.
Oh, that's what's up. Shout out 7 Mile. Shout out Miles 1.
Yeah. Oh, so that's why you got that backdrop back there looking like you sitting up in Farrakhan's palace somewhere. Hey, he's sitting back there like he the Honorable Elijah Muhammad Jr. Look at my royal palace. I have palm trees outside my window.
That's like
hey, you looking royal as a motherfucker up there, though. You know, hey, that backdrop cold.
Thanks.
First I said, damn, what's that, a scene from Scarface? I said, nah. Oh, he over the minister house. Hey,
while we got you on here, Mr. Go2, what started that whole conversation was, I don't know if you peeped, but Stretch Money and Peasy put it all out there on the internet. It's been going on like all over the internet. They're like beefed out and shit. And that's what started that whole conversation. And I knew, I was talking to Blatonio earlier, and I was like, I already know how Mr. Go2 feels about like Detroit politics, like hip hop shit. You know what I'm saying? We keep that shit in Detroit. But once you put that shit on social media, on Instagram, it's going viral and shit. Now the whole world's seeing it. So now it ain't.
Oh, I get where you're going. Go ahead.
You got an opinion on that? Have you seen that?
What's going on with
Oh, okay.
Stretch
Well,
Money and
actually, what he
Peasy
was meaning
today?
is like when we were talking about before, we were saying about when there's beefs, like within Detroit, we keep it in Detroit, like and keep it there. Once it's gotten that element, like your opinion, I think that's what he's meaning. Is like because he was bringing it up about like you brought that good point. In Detroit, we keep it there. The beefs amongst us. That's like our tight circle or whatever. Um, but once it gets out there, how do you feel about that? It's like once because then it's getting outside parties and shit. Now you got people from
Yeah, now it's going viral.
so,
Peasy,
yeah,
he
such and
got
such.
millions
Now,
of
yeah,
followers. He's
you
So
got
what
every.
did what's going viral? What did Stretch do? He told on somebody.
Nah, he ain't tell on nobody. It was over. I don't even really know exactly what it is because there's a bunch of different stories going around, but it's over some money like that in business and
Yeah.
disrespect. And Peasy shouted out Stretch Money before that, and then he came at him, and I guess his people got like rude with him or whatever, and Stretch Money put it out there and put Peasy on blast. So now it just got out of hand, like where
I think there's
now
a lot
Oh
of
it's
evidence.
yeah. I seen that shit. Peasy was basically saying like the nigga Stretch Money was like he ain't want to work with him or some shit, huh?
Yeah, like
off
I
some
see a lot
money
of
and
things
shit.
going with the
He felt
generation
like he
part of
shouldn't
it.
have to
Yeah.
pay Peasy and shit. Like he Stretch Money. Like I shouldn't have to pay you and shit. Like
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
he
that
in the
gives
And
beef with
then
him.
I see what about Al Nuke? Al Nuke and Al Nuke was talking to Peasy about that Ace Royce the 5'9" when Royce the
Oh yeah, I
5'9"
seen
said that
that.
he
That
told
T
Eminem not to
Grizzly.
do a song with T Grizzly or some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I seen that. Al Nuke was talking
Exactly.
about
Yeah.
that too. Yeah, where T Grizzly.
Yeah. I heard that in the convo too. Yeah, of our Nuke and
It's almost
everything.
like
Yeah.
the old school, like the rappers, the generation above them. It's
It
like
seems almost like the war is here between the
yeah,
generations
because
almost.
that's the green guys. That's Vezo's crew and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But then you
Mhm.
got, like you said, they were just talking about Royce blocking Eminem and shit. I mean, that's an old school rapper right there and shit. That's old school shit. So I don't know what he really did. I don't know how Royce blocked Eminem from doing a track with T Grizzly and shit. I mean, T Grizzly up there and shit. So I mean, I don't know what
I don't
actually
know.
happened. I don't know the
Yeah.
details. So
Bunch,
But
it's really just
like
it's just a bunch of backdoor politics. That's
yeah.
backdoor politics and it's involving money.
Yeah.
right.
Hey, I'm about to get
But
ready to pull up,
unfortunately,
man. Let me pull up, man. I gotta take care of something right quick, man.
Yeah, we
I love
appreciate
y'all,
you.
boys.
You gave us some
salute.
good clips too. We got to use,
I
dog.
missed
Some
the
good
hell out of you,
clips.
homie.
Yeah.
Fine, I'm here, bro. I'm here, man. I'm trying to get my life together, you know.
Got okay. Well,
Anything you
But if
want
I
to
get
plug
time,
before
like
you get
I
out of here?
said, if I can
Anything you
take
want to
any
plug?
time out to try to execute any type of productive and positive influence to the universe, then I'm gonna do that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no ill intentions. I ain't trying to, get over on nobody or nothing, man. But when I go where I need to go, then I'm reaching back to the people that was real with me, and I expect the same. Shit, that's all.
absolutely.
Motherfucker, if I'm in a movie, hey, y'all trying to get in a movie? I'm offering roles. I'm trying to get more and more. I'm trying to bring people on. They might choose you for a movie and not pick me. I can't be mad. But at the end of the day, don't forget, I'm the one that helped you out with that, bro. You wasn't even thinking about no movie.
Absolutely.
So don't forget me if you don't forget me if you do well. But other than that, let's keep on doing what we doing. We a team. We a team. We help each other out when necessary. Some of us know shit that others don't know. Monte Cristoe got to talk about 12 years and the 25 number. That 25 number is a baby number to me.
Right.
But see, for other people who don't know, they hear that. They like, wow, 12 years, 25 number, that's an ancient number. Then what's my number? My number got to be prehistoric.
You see the one, I know when I went in, I got a
Yeah.
299 number. So when I went in, fucking, I was like, if you see somebody with a 1 number, you knew they was in that bitch for a minute, dog. Like,
Yeah.
and that was back in 99, so.
Right. And so this damn near 20-something years later, man, if I was to go to a Michigan prison and go talk to them boys, like if we could go in there and go talk to them and be like, yeah, man, my number was 1910661. I'm sure that all them motherfuckers gonna be like, damn.
Yeah.
Because the numbers now The numbers now they gotta have to start over. They had to start over because I know they went well past a million. 999. They went way past 99999.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure that they started the numbers probably all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they probably reset.
Yeah.
Had to.
But yeah, I'm on y'all boys, man. Let me go and get on.
We appreciate you coming down, Mr. Go2. You know you welcome
Man,
anytime.
it was a pleasure having you on, homie. Like always.
For sure, bro.
Like,
salute.
I'm here, man. Y'all know I'm on the other end of this phone.
I ain't gonna lie, it still lives on, homie.
Yes, sir.
Salute, homie.
Salute.
Salute, family.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Peace.
That's Mr. Go2, aka the Black Howard Stern. Shout out to Mr. Go2 and shit.
Yeah.
And then there was 3 on the Hood Smokers Roundtable, bringing it back. Well, I shot an invite to Cuban and Dice, and then, you know, they could tap in. You know, anybody could tap in. Only let me put like 8 people on there, so I probably there were some people that probably would have got notified that would have tapped in that I didn't. Their phone didn't ring. But if they watching right now, they can just go into that group and join the call. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we started talking about rats. And it went from rats to snakes, and it just got. I mean, but that's how the round table always is. We just talk about topics, and if they go off to another topic, then that's the topic we talking about and shit. Like Mr. Go2 was spreading some knowledge. I think what Monte said, you need a drop. He just gave you one and shit. Like that'd be a dope ass like clip right there. What he said the first time, like people need to hear that and shit. Like people do. These rappers need to hear that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I think I don't know. I hope it is like what Monte said. It's just entertainment. Stretch Money and Peasy, they gonna be cool next week. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to sell records. You know what I'm saying? They both they just created this whole thing. Everybody's talking about it and shit. I know it's like all over Detroit, and it's not just Detroit. Like I said, like Peasy got over it.
Now more people with bigger audiences knowing about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going viral, and I know Stretch. Shout out to Stretch Money. That's the homie. He got a album coming out.
To Stretch Money, yeah.
He dropping some fire, dog. His music, I mean, Peasy's doing his damn thing too. Shout out to Peasy. You know what I'm saying? Like he's doing his damn thing. I think they need to just squash that shit. As far as putting a hit out on Stretch, I think that's some bullshit, dog. I don't think putting no hit on Stretch Money, dog.
And I mean, you know, like that style, you know, like
we need to quit
there needs to be respect, like how we pay homage to people that inspired us too, and you know,
we need to
having that
quit
mutual
that
respect
hate
like
in Detroit
that.
too, dog, because it's been going on for a long time. Like that's why Esham started calling Detroit Gotham City. If people ain't know that, like, because he was like dog saying Detroit was like hating on him more than anywhere and shit. Detroit was hating on him. He couldn't get no play on the radio stations. I think the only song Esham had on the radio was Sunshine. Out of all
you better ask somebody.
Oh yeah, you better ask somebody.
And Finger in the Cake mix.
Oh, did that get on there? Finger in the Cake mix? Okay.
Back when 96.3 was playing hip hop.
Oh yeah, 96.3 jams.
Before they went to alternative rock.
Right. I remember that. Yeah. Nah, but I think they need to just squash that shit. Detroit need to quit hating on each other and shit too. That shit been going on for a long time, the beef and shit. They need to dead that shit. But yeah, shout out to Stretch Money, dog. I mean, we had him on the show and shit. We gonna have him on again. So, I mean, I've been bumping this music, so I've been following him. So, you know what I'm saying? So I know he's been dropping some fire. I suggest y'all check it out.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. We gotta get, you know, like Stretch back on. We gotta get,
Yeah, for real.
Gotta get Jack Frost back on.
No doubt. Yeah, we gotta get Stretch out here because we had a little technical difficulties last time. We had to start it back up again and shit. Fuck, that was a bad signal. Something was going on. But no, so what's good with y'all? Anything y'all what's going on with y'all? Brother King X,
Doing good.
Blatonio, Todd, what's going on?
Yep.
Hood smokers in the chat. What's
Go ahead,
going
brother.
on, y'all?
Yeah, it's pretty much just working on a video currently and stuff. It'll be coming out. I mean, well, a couple videos actually. I mean, there's gonna be the continuation of more editing for with Yoda Mac. People watching that. And then I got another kind of exclusive where No Pants will be kind of making a comeback. So yeah.
That's what's up.
But that one I really can't give too many details unless like if you've seen a little bit of the hint towards it on Facebook, that's about it, But yeah,
right.
I think when the video comes out, it'll speak for itself, and that's about it. But we'll see where it goes.
Shit, brother King Gangs, what you got going on?
Nothing much, same old, just grinding.
That's what's up. I know we waiting for another Brother King X track to drop and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's about due. It's about due. Shit, it's about due for some. Well, I'll announce it when it's official. The Hood Smoker
Absolutely, we gotta
Podcast.
get back on that talking about the Hood Smoker Podcast, release, mixtape type thing.
Yeah, we got a mixtape going on, just so y'all know. I can say that much, but I ain't gonna say who's gonna be featured. No features or none of that, but just know they're former guests, and y'all know who we rock with.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
y'all can put two and two together. Legends, you know what I'm saying? We don't rock with legends, motherfuckers that belong on. Well, maybe they don't belong on platforms like Dream Champs. Now, when you think about it, owned by Revolt, Puff Daddy, all that shit going on with that. Fucking the Beluga Well. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, with that camp, yeah. I mean, shit, we rock with everybody, and also give a fair chance to if like somebody came on here and just. Yeah.
Shout out to Panda Chop. Shout out Cuban Link.
Yep. Panda Chop, Cuban Link. The homie Dice.
Yes, sir. Shout out to homie Dice.
Always.
That was the first track I played. Was "What Up, Dog."
Yep. It's like it's like the theme song with
Right. Yeah, everybody out here in Detroit and all over the world.
It breathes like Detroit right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm a digital creator or some shit on Facebook now. Our Facebook slapping. Y'all go check out the Hood Smokers Roundtable. Everything in there going like viral and shit.
Right.
That's dope. But no, we appreciate everybody that's been supporting the podcast. We're gonna continue to bring legends and surprising y'all with the guests we keep getting and bringing your favorite guests back. If y'all got a certain guest you want to see back on here, let us know and shit. Cause I mean, it's not like we don't pay to play. You know what I'm saying? We could get 1 million subscribers and pay somebody to do that shit. All that shit, likes, views.
Oh yeah, we could stir the pot. We could stir the pot and do it all quick and stuff, and
we could do
catch a lot
too.
of flat too, and then deal with stuff that we don't even want to deal with. So.
Right, yeah.
We
can talk about all the negative shit. Plenty of negative shit going on in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about all that if we wanted to and get mad views off that. You know what I'm saying? We can bring it all up with the guests we have.
Yeah.
But we rock with our guests and we don't unless they want to talk about it, then we don't. Like we had shout out to Kid Vicious, Alien Gang, you know what I'm saying? I see I see your backdrop, you know what I'm saying? And he wanted to talk about it. It took him like 2 hours before he was finally like, fuck this not stirring the pot shit. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? Go watch the episode, Kid Vicious, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kid Vicious.
Yeah.
And the Alien Gang.
Yep. Absolutely. And then also, see about talking to Aaron Villing. I'm gonna give it, say it out here loud, give him a mention in case he watching or his people watching, let him know. Hood Smoker Podcast, love to give him a platform, give him an episode, and hit him up soon.
Yeah, don't believe everything you hear on the internet either. Like the whole shit with Royce and T Grizzly and Eminem, that they know, we don't know. We ain't back there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just nobody really knows what's really going on, the real story. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I mean, we got the shit.
Like it could be safe to say, we all know there's like the three sides to every story. Like within whatever thing going on.
Same thing with Stretch Buddy.
His side, and then there's the truth in the middle. Yep. So
they had a misunderstanding, dog, and it's kind of blew up and it went viral. And like I said, I hope it's like Monty said, they're entertainers. Maybe it's just a promo stunt. They got albums dropping, they're going viral. Maybe they'll drop a couple diss tracks and they'll be cool next week. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's what I hope. You know what I'm saying? That's what I hope.
Yeah. Like at the end of the day, I think I'd rather encourage diss tracks than like the
keep it
take
hip
it
hop.
to another level. Keep it hip hop.
Yeah, when you talking about putting money on somebody's head, ticket on their head, now that's taking it to a whole
Take
level.
it to the booth.
Right. If you're an MC and this hip hop and this over some rap beef, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put a ticket on somebody's head over that shit. You know what I'm saying? Go in the studio and murder his ass. If you that out cold, you bragging about what you doing, the numbers you doing on all that. That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying. And like I said, no, I ain't dissing Peasy, but I'm saying you don't put a ticket on somebody's head. Go in the studio and fucking murder him on wax.
Tell them how you feel. Yeah, tell them how
I'm
you
sure
feel.
Stretch Money can come just as hard, if not harder. You know what I'm saying? Stretch Money ain't no joke. He got bars. He can spit. We all know this. Anyone who says Stretch Money ain't got, I mean, he's kind of like you would say one of the original like this new style of rap like that's going on in Detroit. He kind of like was the first one who kind of like when it started changing and shit. You started seeing the whole trap style going on. Even though like you listen to Eshawn Moving Words from Hell, sound like a trap album, but it wasn't called that. That's the wicked shit. You know what I'm saying? But as far as this like in the street, Lloyd Cheddar Boys, Rock Bottom, and then you got like Stretch Money. He's up there like around that time. Like that's when you started seeing the change in Detroit hip hop, like with that style of music, which birthed like Bezo, T Grizzly, Peasy, these guys like that. So I feel like Stretch Money feels like they should like respect him as an MC and for what he's done for Detroit hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because Stretch Money is a Detroit hip hop legend. I mean, he made the Detroit anthem that they still play to this day. Whether they say it's 18 years old, it don't matter and shit. They still play it to this day. That should say more, shouldn't it? Shouldn't that say more about the track? I mean, how many rappers got a track that's they banging on the radio still 18 years later and shit?
Yeah.
I mean, that it's an
And
anthem
then
and shit.
I think we can all agree without having to mention up, like, because Gutta, I'm trying to stay away from that. But I was gonna say if you're gonna drop a diss track on somebody and all, make sure it's dope and has bars that's gonna match the person that you're coming at to.
Yeah, no, don't do it
just saying,
half-assed,
like,
dog. At
because
least
if
throw
it
a
is
couple
entertainment,
punchlines.
if it's entertainment and hip hop at the end of the day, you gotta understand, like,
Then we might have even acknowledged it. Even
make
this episode.
make it worth making that person want to respond to you or acknowledge it in some way.
Yeah, don't come off all whack and shit. You know what I'm saying? And just on some bullshit. Just, I mean, you do this track. I know what you're talking about. We don't even need to talk about that right now because ain't even no point in shit. You know what I'm saying? It was so whack.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cuban League. Shout out to Panda Chop.
Yep. Salute.
But shout out to the Bronx, the BX. We got, speaking of that, we got Ox Soprano coming back on. Rest in peace, Charlie
Ox Soprano.
Under Boss Records. You know what I'm saying? Last time we had Charlie Rock's brother on, and we had another artist. Under Boss.
Shout out to Alex.
Yeah, shout out Alex. But we bringing Ox Soprano back for that'll be November 25th.
R.I.P. Charlie Rock.
Yeah, R.I.P. Charlie Rock. No doubt. And we might be, I want to talk to Alex, try to get Alex back on the show. If you're watching Alex, we want to get you back on the show and shit.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Charlie Rock, LD.
R.I.P.
People talk that shit about, like, oh, why do you talk about Fat Joe and shit, this and that? But, I mean, look how he did people and shit. I mean, and he came at us with his people. Low State Perez, we going to say his name. I don't give a fuck. That Cody Sunshine Cinematics, that's your people and shit. So, I mean, y'all all roll together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And especially like it should really change, like it says a lot about a person, like if they're like seeming indifferent, somebody they used to rock with and they pass on and stuff, and sometimes it's supposed to be closure. whatever the difference is, but seemed like they kind of was bitter still.
But shit. All right, well, I know I got to piss like a motherfucker too, and I'm
Right? Yeah. All
wore
right.
out.
But yeah,
Wednesday
no, it was
nights
a
is
good.
always
I
the
think it was a
harder
good
nights
episode.
for me
Always a
and
pleasure
shit.
when Mr. Go2 come on.
Yeah,
Brother
we
King
know.
X, much love, and peace. Much
sure.
love and peace to you as well, Gutta, always. And yeah, my brothers.
All right, shout out to Brother Key Gax, Blatonio, Todd, Mr.
Luke.
Go2, Monte Cristoe, the Hood Smokers Roundtable. If y'all want another Hood Smoker Roundtable, let us know. Brother King Gax, anything you want to say before we hop up out of here?
Peace. That's all I got to say.
Peace. Peace, love. Peace and love.
Peace and blessings.
Quit the hate, dog. Stop hating, man. Life's too short to be out here hating on motherfuckers, dog. Quit hating. We can all get a bag and shit, dog. Everybody can get a bag. There's enough money for everybody, trust me. That's why they gave all y'all them stimulus checks and y'all was all happy about it. There's enough money out there for everybody and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, quit hating. Quit the hating. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, much love. Speaking on what we were speaking on, my man's is live right now and shit. So I'm not trying to give. So I'm definitely not saying his name. I'm definitely not saying his fucking name. No. But I just got a notification, so I might hop on over there and say what up, though, and shit. I don't know. But shout out to Brother King X, Blatonio, Todd. Shout out to y'all, the hood smokers that tune in and keep sharing this shit, supporting us. You know what I'm saying? Because we do this for hip hop. We do it for the love. We gonna keep bringing legends. We keep bringing dope shows. No, but hip hop.
And salute and thanks to the guys standing behind me too.
Oh yeah. And get ready for we bring check out playlists on here. You'll see. Like we got knowledge with Brother King X. Well, that's why when he brought up Hoover and shit, I'm like, I already knew. Brother King X, we got a video about it. And check out my TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Brother King X TikTok, slap and check the Hood Smoker Podcast out on TikTok too and shit. We slapping too right now. For fucking yeah. But you can check the playlist, Knowledge with Brother King X. We get serious and shit, real spit. And then you got the comedy side where you can check out Telefit, the People's parody. With our homie Talia Quali, you know what I'm saying? And fucking we got Coney Sunshine, you know what I'm saying? Now you got Yoda Mac, we coming in no pants, ain't go nowhere. So get ready for that. So I mean we keep it hip hop, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. There ain't no hate shit. We ain't hating on nobody. We ain't trying to blind nobody. Anybody got something to say, disagree with us, we're willing to have you on here and we can discuss it and shit. We don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? So but like I said, I'm about to jump off.
That being said, I think we good.
Yes. It's all love, you know what I'm saying? The Hood Smokers Podcast. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel. Make sure you hit like, all that good shit. I'm about to figure out this Patreon shit too, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to figure that shit out. Hold on, what I do?
Right.
We need to figure out how to work all this shit, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get all this shit popping, you know what I'm saying? Everything's going to be, we just growing, dog. I mean, Hood Smoker Podcast is 229. We just growing. Getting bigger and bigger. But if y'all after this in about 30 minutes at 10:30 Detroit time, 7:30 Cali time. JD, shout out to JD from the Lynch Mob. He gonna be live. It's gonna be on Instagram tonight. Go check it out. JD put JD is free on Instagram. Check him out. He gonna be live and shit. They got their podcast going. My bad, I can't remember his co-host name right now. My bad. I know he been showing love. Hopefully we have him on here and shit. Possibility and shit. But much love from the Hood Smokers Podcast. Make sure you go over there and check him out though, JD. Shout out to JD from the Lynch Mob. Shout out to
definitely. Check it out.
Hell yeah. Shout out to our whole West Coast family and shit. Shout out to Kiki Smooth. Go check out that interview. Shout out to Yellow Red, Lil Easy E. You know what I'm saying? Much love to everybody. Shout out to Awesome Dre, DJ Los, Jack Frost.
Ain't no East or West Coast. Just Rap Mafia, yall, DJ Easy Beat, and Los.
Yes, sir.
We was
Shout out to
bumping
Dogmatic
Awesome Dre.
Cristoe. Hey, did you get that album I sent you from Hussein?
It ain't even come through. I was looking for it.
I'm gonna have to resend it because that's what Blatonio said too. Shout out, it's hard as hell. Check it out, y'all. It's called by BAM, BAMN, Entertainment, by any means necessary, Entertainment, BAMN, BAM. But it's hard as fuck. I'm gonna send y'all the album and shit. Hussein sent it to the Hood Smokers Podcast. I'll send it to you individually. I send it like as a group thing. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But I'll send it to you when we get off here. But I'm gonna go help old boy out because he only got one viewer right now. I just pulled it up on my phone. I'm gonna go see what he talking about for a minute, and I got a piss bad as hell. So much love, brother King X, Blatonio, Todd, rest of the Hood Smokers Podcast. It's the Round Table. Salute y'all.
Salute.
Salute.
We out of here. Peace.
Yep.
The Hood Smokers Podcast. The Hood Smokers.
What up, dog? Welcome to the Hood Smoker Podcast, the hottest #1 podcast based out of Detroit, Michigan. And now, with your hosts, Jay Gutta, Brother King X, Blatonio Todd, and the rest of the Hood Smoker Squad. We don't do no Vlad stuff. We don't do no Adam stuff. We keep packing in the legends, respect them, and keep adding up. So pack a blunt or two, maybe grab a brew and a snack for you, and leave behind your attitude, and get ready as we snap into the Hood Smoker Podcast.